Hello, everyone. Welcome to the energy update for the second week of May. So, interesting month as we are going deeper into ourselves. And I drew the card this morning of Archangel Yisrael for awareness. And I've just finished yoga without makeup, and I'm thinking this is actually so suitable for this week because it's all about self awareness. How do I show up for myself? How do I support myself? How am I okay with myself? And then the deeper question is the self reliance. So the theme for this week is self reliance. So with that comes the awareness. What do I need? How do I support myself? What do I do for myself? What do I create for myself? And especially, what do I believe for myself? And then, how do I take responsibility to let go of everything that is in my life that's not supposed to be there? And that's friendships, belief systems, things you keep there because you feel the need to be needed, that you have to say yes, or that you need to be the good person. Why don't you put up the boundaries? Why don't you choose to be the example of joy and peace and fulfillment for yourself first? So we really have to take a good look at how do we take responsibility for choosing those things and choosing to keep those things in our lives, and how we allow ourselves to then gain that insight, that wisdom to create, to let go of all that excess stress, excess judgment that we have on ourselves, and expectations that we have on ourselves. And there's a lot of trust that we need to allow. This week feels to me like it's going to be slow going. So not a lot of hectic exercises or passionate activity and creating, but just one step at a time. Just flow with the energy. Allow the energy to be there for you, to support you, and show up for yourself. Take one big responsibility, make one big decision as to how you can support yourself, and just start for this week. If it's a new eating habit, if it's detoxing, if it's going to allow support through friendship or going to a therapist, just start this week and see where it takes you. See what evolves from that and how it expands. So what the angels are whispering to me now is just show up. Do you show up for yourself? And remember, last time I already spoke about the excuses we have to not show up. All of a sudden, my yoga class is empty. Lots of people are struggling with physical things, but this morning the angel said to me, if you are not motivated, your body will support you in not being motivated. We need to strengthen the mind. We need to show up for ourselves here so that the body can believe it and support us in showing up for ourselves. And that's why we also have to work with this mental energy, the emotional energy. What do we cling to that doesn't allow purification of the whole system, of our whole being, and how we support ourselves? And something I have noticed lately, since I've decided to, after a couple of years, finally raise my prices, was again, of course, going into the, oh my gosh, should I have done this? What are people going to think of me? And I realized I have been in a belief system for a very long time that I'm not a good person. I'm not a good therapist if I cannot feel the same suffering as other people. If I don't stay humble, if I allow myself to gain too much abundance and health and happiness, I thought in a very subconscious way that I wouldn't have compassion and understanding. And the angels taught me a very important thing, that you cannot help somebody to laugh if you cry with them. You cannot help somebody out of their struggles and their fears if you sit in the same struggles and fears and if you don't move past them. So, yeah, at the age of 50, I've decided to move past it. I've decided to allow life in all of its capacity and abundance to enter my life in all ways. And I'm going to show up and support myself to believe that for myself so that I can be an example for other people to also do that for themselves and to share this joy and this peace that I feel inside of me. And that's the passion behind my retreats. I want to share this way of living and how to do it for yourself, to just show up for yourself every day. So allow the angels to support you this week. Ask for that wisdom. Ask for that insight as to how you've been holding yourself back and these limiting belief systems that you've kept to in some way be a better person, which didn't really make you a better person or better therapist or a better mother or a better wife or partner. Look as to what brings you joy, what brings you fulfillment, what can you get excited about, what makes you look forward to life, and ask for the help to allow that to enter your life in whichever way it's supposed to. Not in a way that you think, or in a way that you are trying to control or create on your own, because again, that's expectations, that's judgment. Let go of that, throw it all out, and allow yourself to be shown and guided and trust. Allow yourself to trust. So take time to breathe and to center yourself and to do meditations. A very good one is where you just allow yourself to put your hands over each other. Put your right hand into your heart center first, because that is your giving side. And you put it into your heart center, showing that you want to give to yourself. And then your left side, which is your receiving side, put it over your heart center. And you close your eyes and you just breathe in and out. And you just focus on that energy building up in the heart. And if your mind is busy, focus rather on what you're allowing for yourself to come into your life. And really simplify and make it peace, happiness, joy, health. And the more you do that, even just for 2 or 3 minutes every day, you will see your body starting to tune into that energy, tuning into that trust and allowing. And I'm looking forward to hear how you are coping, and just put something in the comments. Tell me where you are at. Tell me how you are dealing with taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself, and what help you need to support yourself, what you need to decide to take care of yourself. Because by writing it often, it sinks in a bit more. I'm sending you all lots of love and care. Take care of yourselves.